Hello there, I am Allison B. Campbell and I am serving as the Executive Director of SUNSPRA. So allow me to tell you a little bit about SUNSPRA. We are the Sunshine State Schools Public Relations Association. And whether you have someone who manages communications in your district, that might be a principal, it might be a district administrator, for some counties it is the superintendent, and for some you may have the distinct pleasure of having a skilled and dedicated public relations professional dedicated to your district's communication efforts. All of those folks make up SUNSPRA. As I said, I am serving as the Executive Director of SUNSPRA, but I am also a newly elected school board member representing Marion County District 1. I come to this from a very unique perspective, being a public relations professional who is accredited in public relations through the Universal Accreditation Board, as well as certified through the Florida Public Relations Association. But I can tell you that it's very unique what school-related public relations professionals do, and school board related public relations professionals. What SUNSPRA brings to this state is similar to what you would have in any networking organization of like-minded professionals. We are a network across this state to be able to share resources with those in communications. One of the things SUNSPRA has been able to do this year is provide online professional development across the state and across the year. We actually started with our online professional development series prior to the pandemic, so we were already ahead of the game. One of the presentations we had this year was actually a panel of those from across the country to talk about school-related PR in a pandemic. It was very well received, and it's just one of the many things that SUNSPRA brings to communications for your district. I want to ensure that if someone from your district is not currently a member of SUNSPRA, we welcome you to join. We welcome you to be a part. SUNSPRA is very active in networking as well. I have recently heard a story where one particular news channel in a specific area that represents multiple districts, when they're asking a school-related question, they may actually email all of the public information officers within the surrounding area and the viewing area so that all of those public information officers have the ability to all communicate and to all share a unified message. So they can network together, they can communicate together, and ensure that they're even learning from each other through that process. Just like FSBA Joint Conference is all about getting together and networking and making sure that you know fellow school board members, that you know fellow district attorneys, that you know fellow risk professionals, that you know fellow superintendents. This is all a joint conference, and actually last year during the FSBA Joint Conference, when we all could be together in Tampa, SUNSPRA had a joint meeting and we had folks from around the state come together in Tampa. We're looking forward to that opportunity next year in December 2021 to be able to get together as well. I wanted to share this information with you about SUNSPRA, the Sunshine State Schools Public Relations Association, but also to share with you, today we have a very exciting opportunity. One part of SUNSPRA is that we want to recognize those who have gone above and beyond in various capacities in school districts across the state. So today we're actually awarding two different awards. One will be for an Outstanding Superintendent Communicator of the Year, and the other is for our Margie Davidson Leading Light Award. I'll be sharing more as we go throughout this video to tell you a little bit more about those award winners, as well as those awards specifically. But all in all, from the Sunshine State Schools Public Relations Association, also known as SUNSPRA, we thank you for this opportunity that FSBA has given us to present these awards during this virtual joint conference. Thank you so much. Now let's get to those awards. The Outstanding Superintendent Communicator of the Year Award spotlights the district leader who most emphasizes the importance of strong, strategic, planned communication to keep stakeholders interested, informed, and engaged. This is the 8th time SUNSPRA has given the award, and it is my distinct honor as Executive Director of the Sunshine State School Public Relations Association to present this year's Outstanding Superintendent Communicator of the Year Award to Superintendent Dr. Deborah Pace in the Osceola School District. This award is being given to Dr. Pace in recognition of her superior leadership in and support of school public relations and strategic communications. Under Dr. Deborah Pace's leadership, the Osceola School District has experienced unprecedented success and has emerged as a beacon of what it looks like when schools, families, and the community build strong lines of communication that promote a culture of connection, engagement, and advocacy. With their persistent desire to better share the district's story, Dr. Pace and the district's public information officer, Dana Schaefer, a SUNSPRA member, have continued to set a high bar for year-round communication centered around trust, respect, and transparency. This award is even more fitting this year as Dr. Pace has been instrumental in COVID communications planning and implementation, for which the district has been recognized by the state as a model to follow. Now, let's hear from Dr. Pace.
I am extremely honored to accept this award from SUNSPRA. I've always championed that a major key to building parent, taxpayer, staff, and school board support for quality education is through effective communication. I couldn't be prouder of the strategic communications program that I have built along with my community relations team and dedicated school board over the last 4.5 years as superintendent of the Osceola School District. Our goal is to build advocacy, engagement, and support for our amazing public schools. That requires plenty of proactive planning and a strong culture of respect and transparency as we address critical communication and public relations issues, build powerful relationships, and strengthen support for quality education, especially during a pandemic. Thank you again to SUNSPRA for this recognition and for continuing to support our amazing communication professionals who are essential team members to each and every superintendent and school board.
Congratulations, Superintendent Pace. And thank you for your continued leadership and support for the critical role communications plays in the excellent work being done by school districts across the state of Florida. Congratulations. So SUNSPRA awards 2 awards, as you've been able to tell, and actually the second one that we're going to award today is known as the Margie Davidson Leading Light Award. Margie Davidson is the late St. Johns County Communications Director, and in 2003, SUNSPRA named this award in her honor. She truly was a leading light for public education across the state, and that's why she has this award named in her honor. Our award recipient this year for 2020 actually was in Marion County, where I am also a school board member, so we had the opportunity to award our recipient in a very surprise meeting. I want you to see that now.
Good day to you. I am Kevin Christian, the Director of Public Relations and Multimedia Productions for Marion County Public Schools, but more importantly today, I am the immediate past president of SUNSPRA.
And I am Allison B. Campbell. I am actually a newly elected school board member representing Marion County School Board District 1, but I am today the executive director of SUNSPRA, which is the Sunshine State School Public Relations Association.
And we are here today to share insight with you on how Take Stock in Children programs across the state are dealing with the pandemic and improving this success. And there's nobody that knows it better than the person standing between us. She is Megan Magamal. She is the coordinator of Take Stock in Children through the Public Education Foundation of Marion County. And Megan, you do an amazing job. But in all transparency, that's not exactly why we're here today.
Okay,
so
Kevin.
Roll with it, okay?
All right, I'll try.
There's no better person, and here are some of the reasons why. Megan's mission in coordinating Take Stock in Children for Marion County, it sounds something similar to this. Students need mentors. Mentors are hard to find. COVID-19 complicates everything, right?
It does.
Where there's a will, though, Megan Magamal will find a way. Take Stock benefits over 200 Marion County students, 200 and 250.
200 high schoolers, and we're accepting 50 middle schoolers.
Love it, great. They're often low income and minority, and this program provides prepaid college scholarships when they graduate. Now, students can apply in 8th grade, and they must have weekly mentoring sessions. And the investment of time, advice, talking, venting, listening, discussing, planning, you get the picture. And of course, deciding what's next for students pays off immeasurably. Now, I'm going to share some statistics with you, and I think these are right. If not, please jump in, Megan. So far, Megan and her team have made the following happen somehow. They've delivered up to 15 hours of mentoring sessions daily.
Yes.
They're on target to surpass 1,500 online sessions by semester's end. And they met 333% of original mentoring session goals in just the first quarter.
We did.
Teamwork, right?
Definitely a team.
Now, under Megan's coordination, our Take Stock in Children program has received state awards for 5 years running. They've created uniquely successful fundraisers like Explosive Tennis, and that's really fun, and the Sneakers and S'mores annual run. They provided new laptops to every graduating Take Stock student, produced 6 Leaders for Life finalists, and 3 state winners in just 5 years. And that program in and of itself is so successful that the state now limits the number of Leaders for Life entries any district can have. I think that was because of us. So any district can only have one. So, Allison.
Yes, so actually as a part of SUNSPRA and serving as the executive director, something that SUNSPRA has been doing for a really long time, since about 2002, 2003, we have been honoring folks within the state of Florida who really are making a difference in public education. And that is through our Margie Davidson Leading Light Award, named for a former St. Johns County Communications Director that Kevin knew intimately, directly. Yes. He knew her very well. I wanted Kevin to share a little bit about Margie because I think that's really important. SUNSPRA often talks about this Margie Davidson Leading Light, and those of our newer members may not have known her and her impact actually on public education.
Marjorie was one of those people that didn't demand attention. She didn't even really command it, but when she walked into a room, you noticed her because of her confidence, her smile. She really did light up the room, and so that's why we've named this honor the Margie Davidson Leading Light Award. And Megan, this is really why you're here this morning.
Oh my God.
Oh my
You don't
God.
have, Allison, we'll
Yes.
share.
So yes, Megan had no idea why she was going to be here today. Because it is here in Marion County, we had the unique ability to do this in front of her. We know Megan very well, but she was one of our nominees and has been chosen as the Margie Davidson Leading Light Award winner for SUNSPRA for 2020. Congratulations, Megan.
Woo.
Thank you.
So we're not going to put you on the spot. We're not going to make you speak, even though we know you have plenty of words, but you deserve it. Well done. Keep the light shining.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Beth.
Absolutely. You've done amazing things for public school students right here in Marion County. I know there are many other deserving winners out in all of the counties across the state, but we're very grateful for all that you've done. And we hope that through this process of learning a little bit more about what our Take Stock in Children here in Marion County has done through the Public Education Foundation of Marion County, that perhaps you want to learn more about how you can implement some of these things that Megan has done right here. She's just a phone call
Yep.
away.
She's the
great.
one.
Yes, so congratulations again, Megan. It's our honor to present this award to you.
Thank you, Allison, and thank you, Kevin.
Thank you again to FSBA, FADS, and all of those participating in the joint conference. It is our distinct pleasure as SUNSPRA to be a part of this team with you, impacting public school education across the state of Florida. It has been our honor to be here today and to present these awards for both Outstanding Communicator Superintendent of the Year, as well as the Margie Davidson Leading Light Award. If you do not have a person in communications in your district who is already a member of SUNSPRA, please consider reaching out to us at info@sunspra.org. We want to get you involved. In SUNSPRA, it's not just a one-way communication. Actually, the more people who are involved in communications across the state and the more members we have in SUNSPRA, the better we all become, the better we all get at our jobs of leading communication and public relations across the state of Florida. Thank you so much again. It's been our pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your conference.